Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Rollins. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Halliburton against Rollins. Siakam outside. Clock at 6. Out to Turner. Beyond the arc. Giannis grabs the miss. And the Bucks with possession. From 12 feet out. The rebound by Turner. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Halliburton. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
Rollins the pass to Kuzma. Lets it go with the 3. Pacers with the rebound.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam a screen on Prince. Back to Halliburton. Nembhard trying to free himself up. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Giannis has got his second basket.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Siakam. Halliburton outside. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Prince. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
But these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers, and they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And the shot goes down. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Back to Giannis. Pass to Rollins. And here's Giannis. Lopez outside. The 3. It's good from long range.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Indiana leading. Nesmith with the ball. Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. And it's Halliburton missing. Milwaukee is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, nice job that time by Prince to stay focused and not lose control of the shot despite drawing the foul.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one misses. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Kuzma passes to Rollins. Out left to the wing. Lopez sets a screen for Kuzma. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Fader on the way. Antetokounmpo, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Rollins. Lopez, a screen on Halliburton. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got 5 points so far.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Inside, here's Nembhard. Prince with the defensive effort. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Kuzma. Giannis inside. Nembhard covering. And yes, it's good.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Now, Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Now, here's Nesmith, guarded by Prince. And here is Turner. Siakam passes to Halliburton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He has 6.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
First free throw is good. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Porter's checked in for Taurean Prince. He doesn't get the second one. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Now, here's Lopez. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Milwaukee with the ball. 4 on the clock. And it's Giannis missing. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 9 points.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. On defense, Indiana. Lopez outside. Pass to Giannis. 3 on the clock. Fades away. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Halliburton, that's good.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Now here's Giannis. 6 points for him. Lopez right side. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 12. Pass to Turner. Siakam, screen on Lopez. Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Now, here's Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Mathurin against Porter. Halliburton is doubled. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target from three-point range. Bucks trail by 4. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now, here's Porter, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Kuzma outside. Buries it from three-point range. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Siakam misses. Here's Milwaukee now. They've got an 8-0 run. Outside Portis. Pass to Porter. This one for three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Outside Mathurin. McConnell scanning the floor. Teardrop shot. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Milwaukee's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Portis for three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
Lopez against Siakam. There's a screen by Toppin. Siakam passes to
Mercy, mercy me.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here is Porter. The Pacers making the shot. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lopez from the arc. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Over in the corner, Shepard. Here's Siakam. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
On the court for the Bucks, Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Smith, and it's Prince, and at the small forward.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now, here's Porter. Still scoreless. Smith kicks to Porter. Porter's a screen on McConnell. Porter, no luck. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. McConnell against Porter. Outside for Halliburton. It's a floater. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by one. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's McConnell. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Over to the wing. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. 2 points. That one goes. McConnell's got his first basket of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Toppin. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Walker a screen on Trent to the middle. Walker in the post. He's covered by Livingston. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Halliburton missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's Porter outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Tell you what, if he can find some consistency from deep, Porter Jr. is going to be a nightmare as an offensive player.
Up top, Mathurin, guarded by Prince. Back to Halliburton. Walker with a screen for Halliburton. And he drops that one in. Halliburton's got 22.
Remarkable judgment in the pick and roll. Halliburton reads these situations extraordinarily well.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Nancy's checked in for Milwaukee. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Halliburton drives in. The 11-footer. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. McConnell against Trent. Pass to Porter. From outside the arc. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Mathurin over Trent. And it's Mathurin missing. Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Back to Porter. Pass to Portis. And the Bucks miss again. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton with it. Back to Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Trent. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Toppin, that time on the assist for Mathurin. Toppin's got his second bucket tonight.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Porter against McConnell. Porter inside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
When you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And the first one drops. Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Nance. And it's Green in for Taurean Prince. And so he hits both. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Porter. Halliburton against Porter. 5 on the clock. Halliburton kicks to Toppin for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Porter dishes to Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And he makes the first. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Mathurin against Green. And Mathurin is good for 3. Mathurin's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Porter against Halliburton. Pass to Trent. Nembhard grabs the board. The Pacers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Halliburton with the bucket. Here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Porter, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for... Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 24. Nice D from Porter. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Here's Nembhard. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Pass to Trent. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Trent's got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Back to Nesmith. Goes up on the block, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. 7 points for Aaron Nesmith.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Porter kicks to Giannis. Giannis is double. They kick it out to Green for the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Fantastic ball movement that time. Antetokounmpo skilled at taking apart a defense with his passing.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 26.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And that one misses. The Pacers making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Porter. He hits the second from the line. The Pacers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Toppin finds Nembhard. Nesmith with the ball. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Nesmith has got 10. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, 13 points in the game. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nesmith with the ball. 10 points for him. Down low, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Toppin against Giannis. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Indiana leading by 3. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Drives to the hoop, and he uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got 28.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Just 4 to shoot. From downtown, the rebound by Prince.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's the lob. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Prince. Halliburton for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got 31 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that the price of admission.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Now, here's Toppin. Back to Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the first one at the line is good.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Halliburton hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Rollins against Halliburton. Lopez, a screen on Halliburton. Driving the lane. For Milwaukee, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And he knocks down the first one. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Rollins hits them both. Indiana's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Siakam, a screen on Rollins. Halliburton, no good. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Prince. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pacers out in front. They're up by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to keep it tightened up.
We'll see what happens as the game continues. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Indiana leading. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3 ball. From range. Giannis takes it.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Halliburton outside. Takes it from 10. And off the glass. That one's good. Halliburton's got 38 points.
Boy, he's playing out of his head. Nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Kuzma. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. Pass to Giannis. The shot from the low post is good. 24 points for Giannis.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. And Indiana, another 3.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Pacers leading by 5. Nesmith with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Takes the 13-footer. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Collins against Halliburton. Bucks trail by 7. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Throw good. Giannis. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. No good from outside. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Sinks the triple. Nesmith has got 5 points now this quarter.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Bucks trail by 7. Giannis kicks to Kuzma. Crafty move. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Kuzma's got 7 points.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now here's Turner. Scoreless thus far. To the wing right side. Nesmith finds Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton outside. Fires from the wing. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Halliburton's got 43 points.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 27. That one misses. Good work defensively by Turner. Nembhard with it. Guarded now by Prince. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. A Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Prince kicks to Kuzma. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Turner with the steal. Driving inside. Nembhard's shot is good.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
To the inside. Here's Rollins. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team, always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And Indiana making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks, trailing by 13. Lopez, a screen on Siakam. Siakam against Giannis. Prince outside. Lopez sets a screen for Prince. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Out to Turner. Halliburton against Rollins. Milwaukee with the rebound. Kuzma, left side. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the layup. Kuzma's got 9.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Halliburton against Rollins. Now, here is Halliburton. Tight defense on him. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Porter subbed in for Rollins. Bucks trail by 13. And here is Portis. He's got 5. Kuzma inside. Defended by Mathurin. He can't get it to go. Indiana's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Turner with a screen on Porter. Halliburton for 3. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter, no luck. Indiana leading by 13 after exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019. Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Halliburton, no good.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Porter with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Bucks trail by 13. Now Porter. Lopez outside. Back to Porter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Porter's got 7 points.
Capping off the drive through the bump, Porter Jr. holding steady.
Here's Halliburton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Milwaukee also making some changes. Green comes in for Brook Lopez. And Trent subbed in for Prince. That's good from Halliburton. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bucks. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. At 6 assists on the game.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Trent. Here's Mathurin, and he gets the bucket. Mathurin's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now, here's Kuzma. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Portis. Good D by Siakam. Pacers leading by 14. Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. Toppin a screen on Green. Mathurin for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Trent outside. The Bucks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. The free throw drops for Trent. Shepard's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. And Good on the second, so he makes them both. Pacers leading by 15. Siakam with it. Outside Mathurin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Smith is checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Green. Pacers with the rebound. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Siakam. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Trent lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Trent's got 8.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And McConnell gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Porter against McConnell. Porter kicks to Portis. There's Green with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Hey, when you're big can pass it like Portis did there, the defense has to just tip their hat on that one.
Indiana leading by 13. Here's McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Shoots from the high post. And again, it's Indiana.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Portis a screen on McConnell. There's Porter with the 3. The rebound by Shepard. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. McConnell finds Mathurin. Down low, clock at 6, and Toppin throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Portis. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green, and it's Smith in at the 5 down low.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Trent can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks, trailing by 17. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Puts it up. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton for three. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Livingston. Outside Portis. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his sixth rebound on the night. To the paint. Walker the pass to McConnell. Back to Walker. Now Mathurin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
First free throw is good. Nancy's checked in for the Bucks. Good on both. Bucks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Porter kicks to Trent. Green with a screen on Halliburton. Will it go? Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. On the free throw, no good. Indiana leading by 20. Here's Mathurin. Nance with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the middle, here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. A three-pointer, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Portis a screen on Halliburton. Trent outside. Back to Porter. Over Halliburton. Porter, no luck. Pacers leading by 18. Halliburton passes to Toppin. It's good. 8 points for Obi Toppin.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Green taking his time here. Right wing. Inside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Toppin's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Mathurin. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Trent with it. Shoots over Nembhard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Indiana leading by 20. Now Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Porter passes to Nance. Back to Porter. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
A natural scorer, Porter Jr. is superb at being able to play through contact and still finish the shot.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Nance. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green. And Rollins subbed in for Trent. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Halliburton finds Mathurin. It's Nembhard on the wing. Walker a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That's a 2 for Mathurin. And again, it's Indiana. The Bucks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Second chance shot. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Here's Rollins. Kuzma outside. Pass to Rollins. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez. Free throw is good by Toppin. The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Porter. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Rollins against Toppin. Pass to Prince. Kuzma, left side. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who've played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
And that one falls for Turner.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Both good from the line that time. And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Rollins. Now here's Lopez. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading by 22. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. And here is Siakam. Covered by Rollins. Fade away. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Here's Rollins. He's covered by Halliburton. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 3. Good D by Siakam.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Halliburton for 3. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Giannis passes to Kuzma. Poked away and stolen by Siakam. And here is Nesmith. Halliburton with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
That's good from Halliburton. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Nesmith. Halliburton hits them both. Here's Rollins. Pass to Kuzma. Six to shoot. Lopez with the ball. Toppin covering. They could use a bucket. And it's Lopez laying it in. And it's 8 points for Brook Lopez.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid at playing through contact.
Halliburton passes to Toppin. Here's Mathurin, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Free throw good, Mathurin. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Kuzma. Lopez with the ball. To the paint. Giannis inside. Working on Walker. Here's Giannis. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. McConnell finds Halliburton. For the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. .149 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Kuzma. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Lopez. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And a change for the Pacers. Shepard's checked in for Halliburton. The Bucks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Portis a screen on Mathurin. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 19-7 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
Look at the number of assists. You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. McConnell against Rollins. Portis a screen on McConnell. Going inside. The shot by Rollins no good. McConnell against Rollins. 36 seconds left in the game. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. 4 on the clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Over to the left wing. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Kuzma to end the drought. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Now McConnell. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.